always hear about Alcatraz as this scary federal maximum security prison that the very worst went to. But there was also quite a bit of using it to make a point about political prisoners before it opened as Alcatraz and during its time as the federal prison. Let's start in August 11th of 1934. That's the first prisoner that goes to Alcatraz. And he is, in fact, kind of a make a point prisoner. He is no one special by any mark, right? His name is Frank Lucas Bolt. He was born an illegitimate child, raised by his cousin, doesn't have any education that can be seen. He's already working as a servant by age 12. He joins the U.S. Army, and right before he's imprisoned, he is in the U.S. Army and is picked up as a group of 50 men who are picked up for sodomy. There's not a lot of information about what happened there. Probably means they raided a gay club or a gay bar and picked up everybody and charged them. But he ends up in Honolulu in the prison for a charge of sodomy, which just means being gay basically at this point. And in 1934, he's transferred to Alcatraz by a signature by Hoover as prisoner number one. But before Alcatraz is a maximum security prison, you're already seeing it being used for this. And the biggest example that pops to mind is that in 1894, 17 Hopi men from Arizona refused to send their children to the boarding schools. These were the leaders of this Hopi group, and a new boarding school had been built where they were taking all the children from indigenous groups and putting them into these boarding schools. And the goal was to have children survive and come out the other side that had no cultural knowledge, no language knowledge, no nothing about the place they came from, and instead could be kind of productive members of Western society. They were terrible. And these men were absolutely not going to send their young children to them. And the result was that they took the 17 leaders from this community and sent them to Alcatraz for a year. Alcatraz was open from the Civil War on, but it was a federal maximum security prison from 1934 until the 1960s when it closed.